Welcome back everybody to Let's Play Mega Man Star Force. In the last episode, we found the location of the Space Colony pieces missing, well, piece. And in today's episode, I think it's time to finally start the endgame. To finally head to space. And Mr. Boreal is dead. Dead set on going to Itchy and Scratchy Land. Mr. Boreal. And Mr. Boreal. What should I do? What if I ask for too much? Oh, Geo. Ah, dang it. Looks like I fell asleep. Oh, you were just sleeping. Phew. So, is it fixed? Of course. Oh, wait a sec. Power on. Alright, it's working. Hey, Geo, put on your visualizer. Okay. It's a big old warp point. That's probably how we'll get to the station. Okay, let's go. Wait! Sonia. Geo, take me with you. Sonia, you can't, because I need to protect everyone here on Earth. Or need you to protect everyone here on Earth. After I leave, you're the only one who can fight back against any FMians. But, don't worry. I'll protect the Earth. So I want you to protect all the people. Geo. Alright, I understand. I believe in you. And I'll be waiting. Good. I'm going now. Mr. Boreal, thank you for everything. I don't like being powerless to do anything, but you're the only one we can count on now. Good luck. Here I go. EM wave change. Geostellar on the air. I may or may not be trying to do the poses too. Not that anyone can see it, it's an audio recording, but... God, I wish I had one of those Transer toys. 7th grade me would have flipped for him. Hang on to your pants, Geo. This is gonna be one bumpy ride. You bet. Alright. We can take a little bit of a look-see. There's a merchant. There's a green mystery data and a blue mystery data. Things I think you're a merchant. Yeah, you're a subcard merchant. Alright. You've also got Poison Knuckle, Poison Burst, Typhoon Dance, Arbor Edge, and Spirit Fury. Spirit Fury is anti-element. Arbor Edge would be good. I think we'd rather have like a Fire Edge though to deal with Ophiuka. Typhoon Dance is basically an air spin around you twice, hitting adjacent panels. Poison Burst takes any poison panels on the field, very good synergy with Ophiuka. And Poison Knuckle punches the enemy in front of you and inflicts a poison status. I think for now though, I am good. Though maybe having an unlocker will come in handy. There we go, you can never have too many unlockers. It's kind of like the power nodes in Dead Space, you always want to have at least one. And hey, an interpretive dance troupe I see. But it's too bad that you and your funky moves can't compare to the power of ice. And what's cooler than cool? Ice cold. That was worth 1,000 zennies too, for a bad pun. It's been a while since I've seen another wave. I've been asleep for a long time. Welcome aboard. Here's a sleeping sliver of hope. A piece of a satellite launched 3 years ago. And Ice Meteor 3. Alright. Y'all ready to go to space? We're getting close to the exit. Now you know what that hole was for. Get ready to come out of standby. We're just a hop away from the space station. And... this is the space station? Yeah. Look down there. Wow. We're really in outer space. Oh yeah, what about air? While you're in waveform, you don't need air. But who knows if there's any in the real world? I think there might be some left, but without pulsing out, we won't know. I hope there will be. But then, I can't turn back now. Forward is the only way I can go. Well, you can go back. Oh, and buying an unlocker, immediately paying dividends here. Open that up with the unlocker, and we get HP memory 20, so we're at 800 health now. And here we are in the space station. On the monitor in blue letters is a message. Frequency, 8,413 kilohertz. Well, we can go in here. Very much. There's some space food on the shelf. There's some space oxygen. With an HP memory, alright. Control panel. Various laundry around. Okay, so frequency on red letters, 2183. And the yellow letters is 9861. I probably should be writing these down. But I'm not. It won't accept any of my commands. But I've got to get this door open. Because we have to open it from the wave world. Gotta find a wave hole. Oh, and that's got a wave hole too. Well, there's a wave hole in there. Maybe if we use that card. Alright, Keyman is gonna be getting some use now. Let's swap on over to him. There we go. Close it in the small monitor displaying red frequency. Okay, Keyman, do your thing. Open sesame! Except we don't actually have the answer. So let's go back to where we saw the red numbers and memorize those. The red numbers are 2183. (2183). 2183. I wonder if it's random between files. 2183. Open sesame. And the door is open! Thanks, Keyman. You kinda look like you belong in a Mario and Luigi game. That's cool. Spacesuit. Looks hard to put on alone. And there's some lockers. But what we need is our wave change. And what I need is a drink of water. That's some good water. Alright, well, there's a BMD there, and there's another computer there. Actually, there's one in this spacesuit too. They put a lot of little computers in here. But I'm worried because one of these computers is probably going to feature an enemy we're not going to be particularly fond of. But I guess we'll cover that when we get to it. One of the notable things about that sticky rain is that while it is very powerful, hitting all enemies on the field, as long as they're active, enemies can move out of the way. So you do need to be a little bit careful about that. Don't need Pegasus. I'll save us the trouble. Cygnus should break. Yeah, there we go.
We blasted them into stardust.
Cygnus might even have wind power, too. They're like a fart, they break wind. I'm sure Cygnus would love to be compared to a fart. Sea Finder. So that's another unique mega weapon. This one allows you to find only cards from battle. Not as powerful as the Zenny Finder, though. I'm gonna keep the Hammer Glove for now. I'm also gonna swap our thing back to that. Even though we don't really need to, but what if I want to look at our HP? Geo's handsome little face. He's grown up so much, that boy. Voltic Eye 1 battle card. And in this other computer, it's probably gonna be something else cool. Or there could be an enemy that I'm going to dread fighting. Ooh, we haven't seen this guy yet, though. McCleaver, as well as a Mono Swordil and a Troppy Kappa. We could be that Super Kappa Cop killer.
Let's do this.
Set up grass, although that might be a bad idea because you are a grass enemy. But I can burn you to death. Alright, Mono Swordil is very fast. And also sounds like a drug that you'd have. Like, yeah, we're gonna prescribe you some Mono Swordil. Mono Swordil might actually be like the first two letters of MSG. Yeah, you gotta watch your sodium there. You got a little bit of too much Mono Swordil in your diet. Alright, gotta recover 200. Actually, that's super nice for a folder. I'm gonna go and equip that. And I guess I can give us a better favorite setup too. So how about we do Fire Ring, Grand Wave, Tidal Edge, a Heavy Cannon, a Sticky Rain, and Taurus EX. There we go. That looks like a pretty decent setup. Lacking a little bit in elemental coverage, but it's fine. It's fine.
Pulls in.
Alright. Now for this music. Hold it. I'm sensing some bad vibes. Bad vibes? What do you mean? There's something bad just up ahead. But I guess if you think about it, this is our enemy's home turf. It'd be odd if they weren't here. Anyway, be careful, and don't let your guard down. Let's go! Alright. This might actually be a theme that I've slept on for a bit, because normally I like a lot of the catchy themes and stuff, but this is quite a little melancholy theme that fits well with the environment we're in. The environment we're in being, of course, a place where there's no environment at all in space. It serves as a really melancholy piece of music, but also kind of hopeful in a way. Like, yeah, the weight of the world is on your tiny little boy's shoulders, but at the same time, there's little glimmers of hope in the music. You just gotta find that hope. And you notice, there's a little constellation there. What did that constellation mean? And why did it look so familiar?
Here we go.
Well, we'll figure that out after hopefully shooting some of these.
Okay.
Oh, you move very fast once you get moving.
Okay.
There we go. Thankfully,
Was just getting started.
Flicker Kick can hit you anywhere. Flicker Kick might actually be a good card to get some with, because that'll probably do pretty well against a lot of Aqua enemies. It's not that way. So let's take a look at it. You know, it kinda looks like a bird. So I think we're gonna fight the Wawa logo? Have we fought a boss that kind of looks like the Wawa logo yet?
Show 'em what you've got.
I'm pretty
Geo.
sure we have. Oh, you are not going to teleport anywhere. You're just going to be there, and that missed all of you. Okay, I see. Fuck me for trying then, I guess. Oh, you are... I get the gimmick with you now. You're just super aggressive all the damn time. Alright. This should stun all of you at least. How about you all get the fuck out of my life?
You're no match for us.
There we go, and we got Mind Wave 3. At least it's pretty easy to get that card. Alright, so what are we looking at here? Bird. We need to find our way over... Oh, that explains it. And there's a purple mystery wave, too. Let's work our way back. Across here... All we need to do is just go to the right from our starting position, then. Zoom on over. You're not the right way. Where were we going again? I'm already kind of lost. Hang on, I think I turned myself around when I was turning the camera around. Alright, zoom on over. And you. A bunch of you. I'm not in love with the shape of you.
I'm ready to fight. Take this.
Oh my god, enemies are gonna be so fast in this last dungeon here. And those thunderballs are gonna be pretty fast too. Thankfully, we got that block command. This is only gonna kill you. But if it means I have a little bit of breathing room, then I'll accept it. Oh, you're not supposed to back around.
We deleted them.
You're not supposed to come back into town. Did this lead anywhere? No. Alright, jump on over. Yeah, the mystery wave was not there. It is over here. Are all of these gonna have an unlocker or just this one? Should I have bought more unlockers? The answer may surprise you. Also, I got like all of my favorite cards. Well, this should be an easy S rank at least. Give me some more cards. Let me finish my library.
I was just getting started.
I got like 70 something out of the 150. We're getting a lot of good Zenny drops too. Yeah, we've got 81 out of 150. That's not shabby. Do I want to use an unlocker? Yes. And we got Aura. Interesting little card here. Absorbs all damage less than 100. And you flex while doing so. Aura is a very powerful card from the Battle Network series, and it makes its return. I'm not going to use it right now. Launching security code input screen. Connect the stars and complete the constellation. Select a star, and then select the star you want to connect it to. It will draw a line between the stars. Press Y to restart or press B to exit. So... You... God, this is finicky. Confirming... Please re-enter the code. Alright. Gotta take a look at what we got here. So I had some things correct, but the green is... Alright. Now I see what it's asking. So... Alright. You move over here. You connect like that, and that. And we got that. Confirming. The code has been confirmed. Security lifted. And because I accidentally hit left stick instead of right stick. Alright. I congratulate you on making it this far. Sorry, but you think you can let us through? You think I'll let you pass just because you asked? I don't think so. Now a deletion, that's a different story. Get in our way and we'll show you deletion. Wave battle, right on. You'll bow before my grace. Alright, Cygnus Wing EX. Well, we fought his EX version before,
Prepare yourself.
so it shouldn't be too bad in the grand scheme of things. Big counter hit. Big Taurus hit. And if I could convince you to stay in one spot again... Ooh, there we go. I really wish that it hit you twice, actually. Well, that... That might actually be a good combo, too. And I'll finish off with Pegasus, why not? Pegasus Magic, do your stuff. Thank you, Magic Man.
You're no match for
Enemy
us.
deleted. Oh, we didn't get a best combo prompt. Aw. I actually had a good one there, too. I can't believe I was... At least, I'll be a star... in the sky. Ah, melodramatic, aren't we, Cygnus? But hey, that's one of them down. We've got to hurry. Alright, unlock the door. Onward. Should I go back and get some more unlockers? You know, I'm gonna do that, real quick. Alright, now that my pockets are filled with unlockers... Alright, there we go. I'm on the right speed. AC module, huh? There's a bunch of scrap blocking the way. The module temperature control panel. The temperature is set to just the right level. The air circulator. It doesn't seem to be working. And another door. So we need to find a way to open it from the wave world, or in the real world, rather. So, who do we know that's good with air stuff? Perhaps Aircon Man, or Thermo Man, I guess? Doesn't seem to be working. There we go, there's the scrap. Guess we need to talk to it. Can't get to the other side if I don't get this pile of stuff out of the way. Looks like a lot, but I've got to try. What's up? It's kind of hard to breathe. I thought there was supposed to be air in here. Maybe there's a problem with the air system. That's not good. What am I supposed to do? How should I know? Well, it's gotta be something you can do by yourself since you're the only one here. If you don't do something fast, you're gonna run out of air. What am I supposed to do? Alright, again, I had the right events, but the wrong sequence of them. Alright, Thermo Man. I'm counting on you. Thermo Man is in the house. So what'll it be? Hotter or colder? Actually, let's get some air flowing. Whoosh! Windy days are a-comin'. Much better. Thanks, Thermo Man. You're welcome. The air's pretty stable, so back to the pile. Okay, gotta move this trash out of the way. Wow, you just erased it from existence with your mind. Jesus Christ, how terrifying, Geo. Alright, any of these have anything for us? Probably not.
EM wave change.
So let's do a wave
Geostorm
change.
On the air.
I just really like that transformation. I can skip it, I know, but I like the transformation. So there's a blue mystery data somewhere. There we go. In order to get to it, we need to backtrack. Oh, it's right in front of us. And there's a purple, too. I'm starting to see why they sold us a bunch of unlockers. And I did buy a bunch of them. FM bracelet. What do you do? Bracelet of Ephemian Legend. 3 attack, 4 rapid, 2 charge. Yes, please. Actually, that'll be really good. That rapid fire is really good. Alright. Examine you. Got a black hole 1. Oh no, we're gonna have to deal with the black hole viruses, aren't we? I'm not pleased with that. I'll get rid of an ice meteor. But I need another sword card. Break Saber, you'll do. You do a lot of damage. If I go here, and that loops back around. Go there. Yeah, alright. We got a nice little loopy-loop going there.
Pulse in.
Alright, Station Computer 2. Launching security code input screen, please enter the code. But we don't know the code. And I could look over, but let's do a little bit of exploring first. There's fire enemies. Could there be a fire boss somewhere in the distance?
Star
Could it be
Force,
making us fight
Pegasus.
bosses out of order? Probably.
All right. Take this.
And again, I don't necessarily think it's just based on element, but rather might just be based on, you know, the certain enemies that appeared within those dungeons. And where did we find Melamanders? Alright, looking around. I think I'm seeing some horns. Yeah, that's looking like a loadable. Alright. In that case, we kind of got to circle around a little bit.
Star Force, Pegasus.
Alright. Taurus, I need you to do your work.
Let loose.
You do your best work. When it comes to murder. Nice big widespread damage. The only way that could get even bigger is if I had the SP card. Oh, we're not going to worry too much about it. Oh, come on the teleporter? And a big guy? Alright, fine. Fine. We have a big guy on the teleporter.
Time to let loose.
Okay.
Why don't you play your game. Play your game. I was hoping that I could, get you like that. Does paralyze? It paralyzes. We are on the right thing. Yeah, no, we're on the right thing. It rapid fires. Huh. Didn't realize that would paralyze. Now I seem to be struck by them. Oh. I thought I selected the Sticky Rain card, but I guess I didn't. Nope, yeah, it's over there taunting me. Well, that's alright. We don't really need it. There we go. Consume a heal. There we go.
Show them who's number one.
Alright. If I maneuver around and... Yep, there's Taurus over there. should look out and see if there's another blue or purple. There's a blue. In order to get to that... Oh, that's easy. You just gotta backtrack. Oh, that's the GMD. It contained another Voltic Eye. We're getting a lot of Voltic Eyes, which would be nice, but there's no Aqua bosses in the main story. If there were, we could just cheese them, but sadly, we don't have that power. Well, okay, we've got plenty of cheesing power, but in a different way.
That was great.
Starting to get some Grand Wave 3s, too. You know, I could replace the Grand Wave 2s that are in my folder with them. I don't know, we're working a pretty good folder here, in all honesty. Not too shabby. I was expecting some of these enemies to maybe be a little harder, but we haven't run into the ones that I'm, like, worried about. And there are ones that I am worried about.
Star Force. Pegasus.
And you'll know them when you see them.
Bring it on.
Actually, can I lure you over here? I can. And Cygnus should be able to break on through. Yep, that he does. Can use a heal. Here we go.
All right. That
Nice
was
little
great.
charge shot there. Paint ourselves a happy little charge shot. And a third Grand Wave. And there we go. Add that card to favorites. And we Gucci. So let's just get ourselves that BMD. Doesn't look like there's a purple around here. S Mirage. Are they just bottom loading all the fucking weapons here? S Mirage is Confuse Foe with a charge shot. I think I'm just gonna go with the FM bracelet, honestly. Paralyzed and that rapid rate seem really good. Alright, well, I hope you guys
Here they
took a
come.
good look at that Taurus constellation. Because I sure didn't.
Okay. Have some of this.
Did you really think you could beat us?
If I could get Tailburner 3, that would be nice too. Alright. Well, thankfully due to the power of this combo. So from the blue star, it kind of forks out. And it connects to the white. Then blue connects to red, and red goes 3 ways. Alright, so the blue star forks out. That connects like that. And using the D-pad is a lot easier. You form the front leg. And that should be Taurus. Alright, security lifted. Hey there, Taurus. Haven't I killed you before? Brr. I guess you guys got past Cygnus. But I'm not letting you get any further. You want to open the door? You've got to get by me. Brr. Your trip through space ends here. Here he comes. Wave battle, right on. I'll turn you into stardust. Alright, well, that's a nice threat. But unfortunately, your Taurus fires, so I don't think you can really back it up now, can ya?
Bring it on.
Use this as a first turn.
Take this.
Ooh,
Here we go.
nice big counter there. And you're already running low on health, big boy. What happened to all that bravado?
Some of this. We aced that.
It's crazy how it goes flying out the window when you're flat on your ass. You How can you have so much power in that tiny body of yours? I didn't think it was possible until I met him either. But this is the power of trust. Guys like you who can't trust your companions can't understand this power. Bye-bye, Taurus. Power from trust. Us Avemians who only know of loneliness can't understand. Omegasis, you really are an... Moo! Yeah, sounded like he was hinting at something. What was Taurus trying to say at the end there? No idea. Look, let's just get going. Okay. Looks like we can unlock the door with this. Okay, the door's been unlocked. Let's go. Alright, let's get ourselves pulsed out. And move on to the next module. Power module, huh? And hey, there's a door right there. This won't budge either. Guess the only way to open it is from the wave world. I'll look for a hole. Alright, examine everything. There's an electric generator. There's a note. Kelvin, please repair the power supply lines. This door won't open unless a power malfunction is fixed. The Eva robot is on standby outside. The Eva robot. Hold the fuck up, Geo. Use the control panel to maneuver it. Thanks. Signed, Steve. This was written for my dad. Eva robot? Outside repairs? Anyways, guess I'd better check out the control panel. Alright, it's hard to operate. EVA stands for extravehicular activity, right? If it can fly around outside, then... Who do we know that can fly things, I wonder? This is the control system for the outside repair robot. Power switch. Is this it? Hey, we got a cute little robot. Alright, now it's Propeller Man's turn. Whee! Alright, let's fly, and ooh. You've reached the target. Okay, time to get fixing. And finished. Okay, one last spot. Let's go. There it is. You've reached the target. Okay, time to get fixing. Finished. Okay, one last spot. Geo, you can't have more than one last spot. But you know what? You do you, buddy. You do you. That's all of them. Now the electricity should work. Alright, thanks, Propeller Man. No prob. Onward. Alright. But I'm thinking I might want to go onward in the next episode. So, in the next episode, we're probably going to be finishing the last two parts of the space computer, and then moving on to deal with the FM King. But regardless of any of that, if you guys liked the video, there's a button that has like a thumbs up thing, and that's pretty cool. I don't know if they have them in space, but you can press it regardless and maybe cool things will happen. I don't know. Would be neat. I'll see you guys later. This is Tales5Raga signing out. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you're having a wonderful day.